Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for October 29th, 2023. Welcome to ShreddingLaVeilTarot. Hi, my name is Caleb. If you are new, welcome. I'm glad that you are here. If you are returning, what up, though? I'm glad that you're back. All right, Scorpio, we are going to get right into your reading here, see what spirit, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors would like for you to see today. Okay? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael, God, please let me get a reading for Scorpio today. Show me the cards that I need to see for Scorpio, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get one more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was a weird shuffle. I want to do it like this again really quick. All right. Ooh, yeah, there we go. 1. Weird. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I think if I got one more 4, that'll be it for you. Just keep in mind, Scorpio, that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. I was like, how do I normally say that? For some reason, it just totally skipped in my mind over here. But just keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. So take the parts that resonate, leave the rest for someone else, please. Also keep in mind that my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when this reading comes across your energy. Whenever it does come across your energy is whenever it is meant for you, okay? We have the Emperor pop out, okay? Which means you could be dealing with an Aries or someone like this in your energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Good things coming your way, okay? Very good things coming your way. The wheel's being turned in your favor, and we have the Page of Swords, which means someone's upset about this or doesn't want this to happen for you or something like this, okay? Let me put these back in, and then I'll shuffle, actually. Boom, 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 boom. 2 of Cups, so it looks like you're also coming together with someone, some kind of union, whether it be job, relationship, living situation, something like that, okay? Boom, 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 boom. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not a clean one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we have the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you're feeling stuck in some kind of way here. Something is making you feel stuck. It's by like, you don't, there's, all right. So you feel stuck, but it's like you feel this way based on your own. Let me just go ahead and do the reading. Okay, you feel this way, you feel stuck by something or someone, okay? It doesn't, I don't know what it is or who it is, but you do feel stuck by someone or something in your energy here, okay? Make sure you can still see them. There's a bee literally on the jar behind my phone, which is holding it up, which means, so think of like a fly on the wall. You have someone watching you, okay? And they're watching like your every move. They're trying to see what you're doing. They're interested in what you got going on, okay? You got somebody that's trying to, look at that, lands right on me. So, someone that you're dealing with in your energy here, you have someone else that is watching you and this person, okay? And it's more than one person, because we had a yellow jacket right there, and then we had whatever just landed on me right there in the second, just a second ago, okay? So you definitely have someone watching you. It's more than one person. They're trying to figure out what you got going on, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, in the past, we have the 3 of Wands. In the present, we have the 4 of Cups. And in the future, we have the 7 of Cups, okay? So, in the past here, it seems like you were putting something out, okay? You put something out into the universe, okay? You put in effort. This guy's waiting on his ships to come back, but right now they're sailing away from where he's at, okay? So you're waiting on this idea, this venture, this business situation to come back to you, okay? Whatever it is that is watching you guys, they're upset about this other energy that you are dealing with. They do not want that person around, okay? Just making that clarified out here. This is basically going on intuition on the instances that are happening around me. I've been outside 20 times a day. Not a single bug has landed on me. I've already had 2 land on me twice since I started doing this reading, okay? Now, what that represents, usually whenever I see a fly or something flying, I will use that as an representation of fly on the wall, which means someone is watching you. Okay, depending on what kind of fly that it is, I will go based on that, but it's a yellow jacket, so you got some kind of like tough son of a bitch out here watching you that is like really durable, but at the same time they just don't want you around this person or this thing in your energy, whatever it is. Okay, definitely do not want it in your energy at all because that thing landed right in my hair, started flying around just a second ago. That was weird, and I'm not nowhere near a bee's nest or anything like that. Okay, so for those of y'all that don't know, I do use a book by Dusty White called it the easiest way to learn the tarot ever. Okay, I use this as a quick reference guide. It is my energy that pulls these cards though, so keep that in the back of your mind here, Scorpio. So if I pull these cards, they are meant for you. Okay, I just like to use this as a quick reference so that way I can read the cards, and I do know what most of them need. You guys need something or feel like you're in need of something here. Yeah, something like that is significant here because I can't talk right now. They're trying to block my throat chakra, and for some reason I don't have my can't remember the name of the wood that you use in order to protect your throat chakra. I could use my sage if I want to. In fact, let me go ahead and do that. Spirit guide, God, angels, ancestors, please protect my throat chakra, my crown chakra, my solar plexus, my root chakra, and all of the rest of my chakras, please. Navel chakra. Let me get a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more. All right. Please protect my throat chakra, my crown chakra, my solar plexus, root chakra, navel chakra, and the rest of my chakras, please. Thank you so much. All right. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. All right, let's get into this, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, so this is the past. This is the Three of Wands, okay? It's telling me like you put something else into the universe, you're waiting on the results to come back. Okay, this is an extremely fortunate card to draw, although it can be frustrating because you look closely at the boats in the bay they are sailing away, indicating the successful launch of a venture rather than the return profits of one. This card tells us that things go well, keep going. This card often appears when we are frustrated by a lack of obvious results and we need encouragement to persist. Other forces are at work and we must also apply our efforts intelligently while we are waiting for our results. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is going to be clarified by the Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, second time you got the Wheel of Fortune. So something's going to be working out in your favor here, Scorpio. Okay, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you guys are working here, working on something really hard. Okay, spending your time, energy, and effort focused on your work out here. You're doing this, and since you are doing this, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. Okay, because maybe in the past, either you weren't focused on your work very much, or you just weren't spending as much time, energy, and effort onto it, okay? But now you are, okay? And you're going to be seeing some obvious results. This was in the past, so this could be something that has already happened for you, Scorpio. Or if it hasn't happened yet, it's going to. But like I said, this is showing up in the past, so it should have already come to fruition for you. All right, parades. This is the Six of Wands that I am clarifying here. Parades, accolades, victories, and celebrations of victories. If this card is an outcome, expect good things, and then expect a public spectacle of the victory. Possible raise, promotion, awards won, public affection, and even perhaps a little boasting are bound to happen very soon. Occasionally, this card also represents the leader rallying his or her troops, organizing for a major cause. If that is the case, the surrounding cards will support that notion quite clearly, okay? Now, let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. I just like to look it up and read it for you guys, so that way you guys can see that even though my intuition is like almost always on point, one, you can see that it's on point, and then two, you can get an accurate description yourself if there's any parts in here that I'll leave out just going on my intuition, because that does sometimes happen, okay? It's really hard to overstate the face value if it is facing up. It really is a very good card. Things go your way, plans come together. In essence, you are swimming downstream in the great flow of the universe. The current pushes you along, so you end up going faster and further with less effort. Some authorities like to compare this card to the notion of one's karma, but really, what is karma without dharma anyway? You can't earn any karma unless you have some personal dharma to start with. In non-gibberish terms, you are you. Be you. Don't run around trying to be something you are not. Yes, yes, yes. Develop yourself. but do so along your lines of purpose and innate strengths and deepest desires. The trivialities of popularity and success will come to those who are so true to themselves that they create real and often unique values to society. Play to your strengths and you will do well. This card shows us that everything has cycles and that the only thing we truly own are our character traits. When we prepare for life's ups and downs by developing our own individual strengths and qualities, our passions and our inner resources, we will find others who support us both when we are up and when we are down, instead of simply on the day that we are popular, okay? So, if you be yourself, you're going to find people that are in your energy that actually want to be in your energy and like being in your energy because you are your true self, okay? So just keep that in the back of your mind. That's something that you're always going to want to do either way. Even if people don't like you, be yourself, yo. That's what I do. I mean, it works for me. The reason I say that is because, like, a big portion of my life, I spent my time, energy, and effort trying to do things for people to like me, okay? And by doing that, I pulled myself away from who I am as a person, okay? And then, like, I realized after a while that, like, my life was like a lie, yo. Like, I was just living a lie trying to make other people happy, all right? And then I got to the point where I was like, yo, I ain't happy. Fuck this shit. Like, and then at the end of the day, after I tried doing all these things and all this stuff in order to get these people around me to be happy, like, number one, they actually weren't even happy with the things that I was doing. And number two, I wasn't happy. So it was like I was working against the grain, as my dad would say. This is what my dad would call working against the grain, okay? Like, cutting the grain the one way is easy, cutting a piece of wood one way is easy, cutting a piece of wood the other way is very hard. It's just not easy. So why would you do that, right? Okay, work. This is the Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles that we are describing here. This card can mean many things. At first blush, it reveals an apprentice or one whose level of skill is worthy of employment, but not such that they are an artiste or a master capable of opening up their own shop. That leads this card to be an indicator of a job or simple gainful employment, even if that job lasts 20 years. The card also indicates an artisan or craftsman who specializes in a certain area of service or manufacture. In this case, the card shows us a physical artist, a true artisan, or a skilled specialist in physical matters. Finally, the alternate aspect of the apprentice is one who studies, meaning a student of a vocational school or the act of attending adult education to better oneself. Look at aspecting cards first, okay? So yeah, you're doing something out here, working on yourself, or were in the past, in order to better yourself or move forward in some kind of way, so that way your life could be better, okay? Now let's look at the present. In the present, we have the Four of Cups, okay? Now, Scorpio, cups represent water, okay? So this could be you showing up as yourself. In the future, we also have the Seven of Cups, which represents water. Cups represent water, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So you could have someone in your energy that is like this. If you are dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this could be you showing up as yourself. Take it as it resonates. Feel free to flip the roles, okay? Now, this person doesn't want any help. They're not number one, they're not asking for any help. And number two, if they are offered help, they're not taking it, okay? Because they're upset and they're like, I wouldn't say necessarily upset, but they're just in this mood where they're not happy, okay? It says immovable object, discontent phase, malcontent person. It is hard to be this disappointed with life, but some people find ways to become so. This card represents resistance to any help, advice, compassion, charity, or compromise. This is more than unhappiness. This is a solid wall one builds up around themselves and shuts the world out. It is absolute refusal to listen to interact with, or even recognize the efforts of others. The subtext of this card is that everything has been offered to the person this card represents. Therefore, this card is supremely dependent on associated cards for casualty. One cannot reach this state of withdrawal without reason or circumstance. Look closely for the reasons before offering up solutions. So, yeah. Someone's like, if this is you, you're like meditating, you're contemplating something here, and you're reevaluating a situation in the present, no matter what it is. It could be a job, living situation, could be a relationship, could be something like this. You are definitely reevaluating something in your energy here, okay? Let me get some cards to clarify this. We have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and we have the Five of Wands, okay? So you could be dealing with an Aries, because we have the Emperor represents Aries, or you could be dealing with an Earth sign because we have the King of Pentacles, or a fire sign because we have the Five of Wands. So it seems like you're having some kind of dispute here in your energy. It could be with friends or family or co-workers or something like this about something that you're wanting to do. And these people are coming in like, oh, well, do this instead, or maybe you should do that, or maybe you should do this, and you're sitting there like this. Like, fuck that. 1444 on the clock, okay? So might need to look up the angel number 444 and see what that means for you, okay? But definitely having some kind of dispute with this Five of Wands. What it represents is everyone coming together with their own idea of how things should be done. And this is what happens whenever all those ideas come together. It's like it causes a little bit of I wouldn't say unneeded, but it causes a little bit of like arguing, a little bit of like people being upset, okay? And it's causing you to literally withdraw and retreat because you're just so over this fighting type of like arguing energy that you're in or having to deal with because of the situation, okay? Now with the King of Pentacles, all right, it says any wealthy man, also men of power, prestige, authority, confident or stubborn, especially men associated with land and real estate, astrologically Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, this card most often indicates corporate executives, businessmen, investors, kings, and men directly involved with finance and the details of funding projects. As an effect or a result, more than simple success in business, absolute dominance of your niche market, wise counsel from experienced men who want to see you succeed. Patience is needed in matters of finance at this time. This also indicates the wheels of industry moving, but the wheels are large and elephantine, moving slowly due to the massive amount of resources, the human factors that need to be brought in line, okay? So something big is changing here for you. Like something big is happening and changing. All right, so now we got the little fly landing on my nose, okay? So third time, I was out here all, like, I don't know, for probably like 4 hours yesterday, maybe like 3 or 4 hours, literally, okay? Doing readings, all right? And not a single bug landed on me. So someone or something out here does not like someone in your energy, or someone just don't like me doing this reading or something, okay? Because they are upset about something, all right? Maybe they don't like the way my nose looks, I don't know. But something going on out here, bro. Oh man, that is just crazy. Someone don't like that, or someone don't like you hanging out with someone, or someone just doesn't like you in general, or something like this, okay? Maybe they don't like you for the way you are as a person, but that's probably because they can't be you, Scorpio, okay? You probably got some badass shit going on, and they just want that. They don't like, man, Scorpio over there doing that cool shit, and I just want to be Scorpio, but they can't be that. I'm sorry, Lee, you can't be black. There's a height requirement, okay? You're just sitting there being badass and these people hating on you. Don't worry about those people, Scorpio. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you got going on, okay? You're gonna progress, okay? Because in the future, we have this Seven of Cups, which means options. You got options here, okay? You got a lot of options coming your way. If you don't have them right now, you will. And it could be job opportunities. It could be move. Could be situations like where people are offering you something here. We got a reef. We got a mushroom. We got the snake. We got a whole lot of different stuff in here, all right? Anyways, that's the future. Let me finish this present, okay? The traditional meaning of the emperor, it says government, any male authority figure, boss, judge, executive, decision maker, father, cardinal, priest. This is the card of judgment or command, lawsuit, parking ticket being issued, summons, meeting with a superior, etc. And also of the person or authority behind that command or judgment, e.g. the IRS. In still other words, it is the act of being told what to do and the person who tells you to do it. As harsh as this may seem at first, it is the very structural dominance that makes this the card representational of the person or authority you would go to when you seek grievances against oppression or abuse. As a quality in a person, this card speaks of leadership ability, resoluteness of mind, capable use of logic and command decision ability. This is not a person easily swayed by random emotions nor sob stories. A good manager, a reliable person of great character. As an action, this could be the issuing of a decree or sagely advice. The Emperor implies the experience of age, and if this card is well aspected, then wisdom accompanies that experience. All right, followed by the Five of Wands, which is what I was talking about with this dispute or whatever it is that you have going on with people in your energy here, okay? Look closely at the players in this card. One man guards against another who makes a proclamation, while another looks up in worry. The central character wonders what the quality of his staff and his destiny with it, while the last holds his staff high in defiance so as not to be left out of the fun. Everyone has their own idea of how things should be done, and this is what happens when those ideas come into contact with each other. This card represents a madhouse, a situation that is devolving into a circus. Egos flare, and while some work to find harmony, others prance and dance to their own tunes. Step lightly or run at this time, let cooler heads prevail, okay? All right, let's look at the Seven of Cups in the future, which means, is the juice worth the squeeze? You're trying to figure out here if something is worth your time, energy, and effort. Either way, though, you have other options, okay? You have other things that you could be doing. You have other routes to take here, okay? You have opportunities and possibilities before you. The world is at your feet, whether you know it or not, and you may even be overwhelmed by the choices you face now. But a choice is called for and the clock is ticking. This is a very fortunate card as you have options, but the pressure on you to choose and act may be overwhelming. Take a deep breath, do some quick research, decide what you want most from life right now, and strike while the iron is still hot. If you wait too long, the moment will pass and the opportunity may be gone. Choose, but choose wisely, okay? So you're being asked here or guided here in the future to make a choice because you have a time limit. There's a time crunch, okay? You have something that you need to choose, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have these options now, but what that means is if you don't make a choice, then you're gonna, either one of two things are gonna happen. You're gonna run out of time and the options that you have are no longer gonna be there, or a couple of the options are gonna, like, since you're, I don't know, since you're having a hard time choosing, you're going to regress a little bit. And it's kind of like the Hermit. I think of the Hermit, like you pull yourself inside, and instead of choosing anything, you choose nothing, and everything stays the same, and you just repeat the same cycle right again. That's exactly what happens every time. Every time that you don't choose, every time the Seven of Cups is here and you don't take an option or pick, and you just pull your energy inwards because you're scared, then you just repeat the same cycle, and then start at the bottom of the wheel and work your way back up to the top. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have the King of Cups. We have the Four of Swords, which means rest, relaxation after a time of period, and we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so you're showing up in a powerful position here if this is you. Otherwise, you're dealing with a water sign that is in your energy here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or you have an air sign in your energy, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, I'll look up the King of Cups first. Notice this man's posture. This is a solid key to understanding him. Behind those eyes rage a storm of emotion, just like the fish behind him who finds that the entire sea can't contain him. This man is restless and energized with emotion, supportive man with good character, highly creative, and could well be physically or artistically gifted. A passion burns deep within him, and whether he releases it or not is a measure of his character. Astrologically, this card represents Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces men. It doesn't have to be a man, could be a woman. Take it as it resonates, okay? Now, the Four of Swords represents resting after a time period of working a lot, okay, or trying a lot or something like this. This is not a card of death. There are several of those already. If this were yet another card of death, that would be redundant. This card symbolizes a few different but relaxed, fixed energy concepts. Most often it shows a rest after protracted effort, a retirement, or putting something to rest finally. It could also indicate rest after surgery. An alternative set of meaning is that of legacies, monuments, and honors bestowed rather belated. This card could indicate an inheritance if expected by any of several cards. Physical locations indicated are quite naturally funeral parlors, crypts, and the morgue. Occasionally this will indicate actual funerals. So hopefully no one in your energy has passed away or will be passing away. If so, I am deeply sorry. I'm apologize that you're having to go through that here, Scorpio. I understand how that can be. Okay, but for most of you, this is going to be you guys resting after some kind of, you're going to be resting here. Rest after surgery. If you guys had surgery, you could be resting after surgery. It's going to be resting after doing something that took a lot of energy and effort, okay? This card could indicate an inheritance if expected by several other cards. Okay, let's look at this Page of Swords. This indicates that you have someone in your energy. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be, okay? As a representative of a person, this card indicates a young boy or girl or a student, either of the qualities of the suit of swords: rash, loud, defensive, angry, potentially violent, or of the element of air, intelligent, studious, hyperactive, razor wit. If this card indicates a message, expect the wording to be sharp and pointed, like unpleasant news, or something delivered with disdain. When this card indicates a situation or a state of being, it reflects the act of taking moral high ground, vehemently arguing a point, speaking from a platform, teaching, lecturing, or preaching. It does not indicate a war of words, but rather a spirited exchange unless negatively aspected, okay? So it seems like you're going to be taking a rest here from two, okay, it could be two different people or one person with either air or water in their chart, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? And the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, whoever this is, if they're coming in and they say something to you here in the future, it's not going to be something that you want to hear. You're probably not going to like it very much, okay? And you're going to be like taken aback by it, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Big Bubba. All right, we're gonna ask Big Bubba back to clarify some of this, okay? Big Bubba back, clarify some of this situation for Scorpio, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have shame. So someone is feeling shame, or they're ashamed, or you're feeling ashamed, or something like this is significant. Someone has shame about something that they did, or you do, or something like this. 5, 6. We have guilt. Someone is feeling guilty, or you're feeling guilty about some kind of situation or something that happened, or something like this is significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have future. Okay, so something about the future is significant, or you're thinking about your future, or how you want your future to play out. We have anger. Someone is angry right now, or you are angry, or something about anger is significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have date night and gray area. Okay. Boss love. Okay. So date night, you could be going on a date, or you're planning a date, or something about a date night is significant. We have gray area, which means you're looking for a gray area. Maybe you see life as like white or black, or someone is like this in your energy here, and you're trying to find some kind of gray area. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have anger again. So you could be really angry at someone, or someone's really angry at you, or something like this is significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen, Big Bubba Mac. Okay, listen to what I'm saying, because this nice card will be significant for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cell phone. All right, something about your cell phone is significant. All right, someone could be tapping into your cell phone, or trying to see where you are based on where your cell phone location is, or something about this is significant. Okay, let me get 3 cards from the back. 3 cards from the back here, Scorpio. We have proud. Okay, someone is proud of you, or you're proud of someone, or something about being proud is significant here. But let's get some cards from the back. These things are so hard to shuffle that way. I don't even know why I try sometimes. Might as well though. Now she want a photo. You already know though. You only live once. That's the motto. Get yellow when we bout it every day, every day, every day. Like we sitting on the bench. We don't really play every day, every day. Fuck what anybody say. Can't see him cause the money in the way. Real. What's up? Proud came out again. Okay, so someone's definitely proud of you, or you're definitely proud of someone for something that they're doing, or something like this is significant. All right, we have plant or plants. All right, so you could have plants, or you own plants, or something like that is significant. We have Sagittarius. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, or something about a Sagittarius is significant here. All right, we have pictures. All right, so you have pictures of someone, or someone has pictures of you that they're looking at, or something like about pictures is significant here. Okay, and then we have snake. All right, you have a snake in your energy. Be careful, Scorpio, which means there's someone out here that is pretending like they want your highest good, or we got the King of Cups over here, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, and for some reason this stood out. Pentacles does represent earth, and cups represent water. Okay, but you got 2 different people here that really want something for you, or they're saying like they want something for you. One could be a Sagittarius, I don't know, but either way, see, neither cups or earth represent Sagittarius. So we do have the Emperor though, which represents Aries. At the same time, you have someone here in your energy that like acts like they want the best for you, but at the same time they are like it don't look like they actually do. That's why the snake card, every time the snake card comes out, that means you have a snake in your energy, which means there's someone out there like that. Okay, we have Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, or something about an Aquarius is significant here. And then date night came out again. You could be planning a date night, or maybe you're getting in a date night planned with you by an Aquarius, or an Aquarius that you are dealing with, or someone that really wants to be with you, wants to ask you out on a date. Something like this is significant. Okay, now let's get a message from the Ancestor Oracle card. Boom, 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 boom. Spirit guide, God, angels, ancestors, let me get a message from the Ancestor Oracle card for Scorpio today. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Earth, or life giver. Okay, so something about Earth is significant, or you could be dealing with an Earth sign. Again, you have this Queen of Pentacles, or if you have Earth somewhere in this chart, this could be you showing up as yourself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have caregiver, or support. Okay, so you have someone in energy that wants to help you and support you and care for you as one of your ancestors. They want you to know that they are there for you. The hands in this picture are a little bit older, holding on to a little bit of a younger hand, is what it looks like. Okay, so it could be someone who is older than you, like the nails on this are a woman's nails, so it could be an older woman. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that one flipped over in the middle. Hold on. Where is it at? There we go. Plants. Okay, plant and seeding came out. You're planting some kind of new idea, or planting some kind of new idea for it to seed into fruition. We have innocent and purity. You have someone in your energy who is innocent and pure, or you are innocent and pure. Okay, so take it as it resonates. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have caregiver and support again. You definitely have someone that is trying to support you and care for you in some kind of way. You just need to decipher who it is. Okay, boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have shaman and spirit guide. Okay, you could be a shaman or a spirit guide, or you are dealing with one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have lover and love. Okay, so someone that is in your energy could be a shaman or a spirit guide, and they care and support for you. Or what is that word? Or, oh, I split the deck, and grandmother and grace came out as well. Okay, so something about your grandmother is significant here. The innocent and purity again. Okay, and earth again. Okay, you have someone in your energy. It could be someone that you love or someone that loves you. Good person to have on your side over here. Okay, we have mother and nurturing. Okay, we have mother and nurturing, so something about your mother is significant here. Maybe you have a mother that is nurturing, or you were close to your mother, or something like this is significant. And we also have celestial and boundless. Okay, so you're a boundless celestial, which means you are meant for great things, Scorpio. You're meant for great things. Okay, 31:31 on the clock. So you're meant for great things. Don't let other people hold you back. Don't let, especially if it's family, don't let your family hold you back. I understand. I always was there for my family in ways where it would help me back, and it was like, even when I wasn't there for them, there for them helping them, they were still holding me back because of their thought processes. And I was like, oh, I can't do this because my parents will think this, or my brother will think this, or my uncle will think this. I was always having someone in my energy that was like holding me back based on what they might think about what I was doing. Just don't worry about what people are thinking about you. Just do you. If it's making you happy, then keep on going. Okay, and if that's like, that don't mean go like snort some cocaine or some shit. Don't do that. Okay, if it's like serving your highest good and it is good for you, keep doing it. All right, but let's see, I'm gonna get 1, 4, and that will be the card. 1, 2, 3. That's not it. Okay, we have leadership or ruler. Okay, you're meant to be in a leadership you're meant to be in a leadership role somewhere. Okay, and if not, then you're dealing with someone that is like this. Okay, but you're definitely meant to be in a leadership role. This is what I'm getting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have caregiver and support. Again, someone definitely is trying to support you in some kind of way. They're a caregiver. They care a lot. Okay, but this is the card they want you to see today. We have air and breath. You need to do some breath work, Scorpio. Okay, you just need to breathe. This is I'll show you. All right, we're gonna do a breath in for a 3 count, and then a breath out for a 6 count. All right, I can't do that many fingers. Boom. One thing to keep in mind is whenever you breathe in, hold the breath for a second. Okay, like, and whenever you get done breathing out, hold it for a second. It shows you that you are in control of your breath. Okay, do some breath work. It's not always going to be easy figuring out who is who in your energy, I promise you that, but if you spend enough time, energy, and effort, you will. Okay, air. Now let's look up this air card. Let's read it really quick. All right, we come into the world with a breath, and we exit the world with a breath. In between, it's estimated that someone who lives to be 80 years old has taken 6,672,768,000 breaths. The air we breathe reminds us of the perpetual exchange of one type of air with another. Trees and other plants exhale the oxygen required by humans and other species to live, while we humans and other beings exhale the carbon dioxide necessary for plants to live. This delicate balance allows multitudes of life forms to exist. This ancestor also reminds us of his presence when wind appears. Whether it's a gentle breeze on a warm summer day that cools and caresses the skin, or an unexpected and powerful gust that nearly knocks you over. The greater intensities of this movement can show up as powerful hurricanes or tornadoes, stark reminders of the extraordinary power of this ancestral being. Now, this is what your ancestor would like you to hear today through me drawing this card. The first reading I just did was what the card means, that first passage, okay? This is what your ancestor is saying. No matter what circumstance you find yourself in, pay attention to your breathing. You tend to habitually have very shallow breaths, which restricts the flow of air in and out of your lungs and in turn causes your body to tense up. This can create a holding pattern with your muscles as if you're in survival mode, preparing for fight or flight. Whenever you become aware of this tension, pause. Take a few slow, deep breaths and let your lungs and body absorb the oxygen that the plant and tree people offer to you in this remarkable exchange. It is a time for you to be especially attentive to your breathing, as it will be the simplest way to manage the stressful circumstances you find yourself in at present. Step out of your usual routines for a while and allow a deeper, slower breathing to bring you to full presence. Allow this ancestor to remind you, perhaps through a gentle breeze, to breathe deeply and slowly. So yeah, you guys feeling a little uptight is what I'm getting here about something, okay? So you need to do some breath work, or someone in your energy is feeling uptight about something, so they need to do some breath work. You can use the example that I just gave you. It should work for anyone that does it. But this will be the end of your reading. I hope this resonated with someone. If it did, hit that like button at the bottom, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and please leave a comment in the comment section. I do read all my comments, okay? Scorpio, hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep your head up, keep moving forward, and as always, guys, love yourself first.